Jazz June, my friends. And this particular Jazz June, we have already done Miles Davis, John Coltrane, Charles Mingus, and now we're hopping into the album Moanin by Art Blakey and apparently the Jazz Messengers. Now, if you've been following along, you probably know that jazz is largely unexplored waters for me. I've heard names of the greats. I've heard some music walking through places. I got no clue besides that what it is I'm getting into. I tasked the Rooskies with helping me curate a list that was going to really be helping me dig into a lot of different types of jazz, whether it was guitar jazz or, trumpet jazz or horn jazz or bass jazz or piano jazz. I wanted a good mix, fusion. I don't know who Art Blakey is, what Art Blakey is representing of that particular crowd. But I do know that it was spoken highly enough to make it to the top 10. So, guys, you got to let me know. This is a music discovery stream. Blakey, not Blakely. Blakey. Got it. Blakey. He's a drummer. Triangle jazz. Okay. Guys, have you heard this artist or album before, or are you raw dogging a very first listen with me? One of the great jazz drummers. I'm very excited about this. Jazz drummer, I cannot wait. Sorry if I made you yawn. I'm not meaning to. Krupa is somebody I want to listen to because I know Neil Peart has mentioned him. And that's the one drummer of jazz I truly know, outside of like maybe Bill Bruford, but that's different. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter. This is a classic hard bop. That you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. Guys, all I know is looks like it came out in 1959 or 1958, one or the other. Rooskies, if you could help me with some context, that'd be great. Opening up with the title track, Moanin'. Let's go. Ooh. That piano. So did he compose all of the music for everybody as the drummer? How did it work? Ooh. This feels approachable right now. I feel like I could actually have a fighting chance at jamming with this. Yo, Elf Lady, thank you for the 102 tickle bitties. Okay. Yes. Sorry, I want to hear that drum moment again. That snare roll-in just moved me. Okay. Bobby Timmons on piano. Never saw that anime. It is much more interesting. the subtlety, the bass is walking in the left ear, if you notice. It seems like they really have the room panned. What is that, alto sax in the left? Trumpet, sorry. Who's playing the trumpet? Oh, we love you, Jules. Thanks for being here for Lay Jazz. Lee Morgan on the trumpet. Beautiful. Okay, I have the credits here. Also, it just occurred to me the record label was Blue Note, which is like a kind of a jazz concept, right? Like the Blue Note. I kind of love that. I think maybe the saxophone gets an unfair buff in the jazz world of reputation. And there's the sax on the right. Blues concept, thus the name. Okay, fair enough. When you're listening to jazz, do you have a particularly favorite instrument that you latch onto and seek out and chase? Like when you're listening, are you like, nah, the piano makes jazz for me? Or are you like, nah, it's the trumpet, or nah, it's the saxophone or the drums or the bass or whatever it is. I'm interested because I think that there are some moments that like I would say saxophone, but then other moments I would say drums, other moments I would say bass. Like it's amazing how jazz seems to make the instruments work together. It really is so much more about supporting the other instrumentalist than like any other genre of music, period. Most genres of music support the vocalist. Some a particularly profound lead guitar player, in addition to or in lieu of a vocalist. Jazz seems like they recruit dudes. Like a dude finds a whole bunch of dudes who he respects the playing of and says, hey, I've been working on this like bunch of drum beats. You want to come play? I'm going to hit record on a tape. Maybe come by. And those people do. And then out of nowhere, like they sit through this recording session and like you hear the togetherness on a lot of these old jazz records. And I think maybe there's something particularly moth to flame for me to that. Is you hear me talk about in rock records all the time. I love hearing the mics in the room. Part of my love of Bob Dylan is that so much of it is lightning captured in a bottle, and jazz seems to combine virtuosic performance with lightning captured in a bottle and friendship. It's so fascinating to me on so many different levels, and it's just so easy for me to fall into. Is that an overblow for a sax when it like kind of shrieks? Way to go, Benny Golson, dude. These moments of transition, it's like you hear the drummer saying like, all right, next, you're up. And then you can hear Art setting the T-ball up to someone else right there. All right, Bobby, your turn. I don't see a bass player. Oh, the double bass, duh. I want to run that part back. The piano runs. What's it called when you just do that? Glissando. I'm really bummed that the way I just remembered glissando is like by thinking about a glizzy, like in making a mnemonic phrase in my head, but here we are. So when you go from these like the da 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 moments, like where you know he's doing these really fast striking chords, and then you get these like super speed turbo strip fingers. Right there. A tremendous moment. How did jazz in general receive the electric bass after living in the double bass era for so long? That's why they called it precision. This feels like it had maybe more composed elements to it. and less amount of jammed out time. I am interested in the improvisational nature of this. Was this also done in a room? Like, played together? I've heard one Snarky Puppy song. I have one video on Snarky Puppy. What a tasty ender there, Bobby. The improvisation here is more structured. People taking turns as opposed to more loose, anyone can do what they want style that of that Mingus album. So that's kind of what I was noticing there was you'll be hard pressed to find a jazz album from this time that wasn't completely live in studio. Okay, also good to know. Thank you for that. I think that there is I don't know, a je ne sais quoi is the best I could put it, about hearing musicians record an album in a room together, and that's how it ends up on the record that you hear. Not a whole bunch of cutting, splicing, piecing together stuff, and in the digital world, it gets ridiculous when you see, splices to the point of taking individual syllables of a singer to create the best version of a word. It's mind-boggling when you see some of the edits behind some vocalists. Like especially if you look at like mainstream pop music. Like try to find samples like the timelines of some of those songs. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like you'll have a producer have somebody sing a song or a particular phrase of a song 12, 16 times, looking for the right ka sound in a word, or like the right, and trust me, there's some crazy stories. Guys, already off to a great start, even if it did feel a little bit more composed. It was still improvisational, I could tell, but it just did seem like it had more of a structure to like maybe more rules to the improv. Are you real? It's got a little more pep to the step here. And you are real. Coming from me, telling you. How do you think the structure of this was laid out? Like, did Art tell them what key? Like, as a drummer, what kind of composing was he doing? Or did he kind of call the band together and say, I've been kind of working on, like, I am interested in how the composition works when you're the drummer of the band and the band is yours. And not because I'm trying to diminish. I'm information seeking, and I probably don't even need to say that. I've just been dunked on people that take information seeking questions as a complete insult, which is funny to me, but here we are. I love, again, that really big build up to boomy drum moment. He does that, and it's like it's his signal to tell somebody to switch. Yeah, it says Benny Golson composed it. I'm not hating the bass here. Kind of sad that the key sound is only in the left ear. They really do have instruments just hard panned. Excluding the drums, who's getting a little bit of mic bleed from right ear to left. Maybe the moment of the whole thing was just that. I love it. Never predictable time signatures. When I would try to, like, in my imagination, play along with the piano and in rhythm, it just doesn't work. He does different stuff. Two different horn parts panned. That makes that part nice, but I just don't feel like they needed such aggressive pans for every instrument. In jazz, it does feel like it makes a big difference. It was okay. I mean, it was a good enough song, but to me, that was just kind of like regular good song. If that makes any sense. Along Came Betty. Speaking of Betty, my wife is a total Betty. So cool. Such an awesome person. Give me a moment though. I'm actually gonna be right back. I'm gonna let my dog out. Sorry about that, guys. Clarky is just indecisive on the bathroom lately. Okay, going into the next one. Along Came... Ooh, immediately yes. Can we get some W's for all the Bettys out there, ladies and gentlemen? This one also seems to be composed by Benny Golson. What did Art Blakey do? Assemble the jazz messengers? And play drums? I mean, I feel like this feels like music that would be playing at a jazz club in a noir film. I'm picking my nose, forgive me. He always had his bandmates write songs. Was that common for musicians of jazz? I'm not dunking on his drumming. I'm just trying to understand how it works. I feel like so many people made babies to this music. Clume, that's one of the best parts of doing this show. I do feel like the tenor sax has kind of been the star of the show, even though I thought it was going to be more drum vocals. I guess when you write the song, that works. There's just something that tells me the side A of this record was the side that people put on to be amorous with one another in the 50s and 60s, which resulted in babies that were raised in the late 60s and 70s. Yeah, guess so. I think the drum transitions do make it, but it's like, it's been kind of two songs I've been waiting for that to happen. Like, those are the star moments for sure. But I feel like, again, the tenor sax has kind of been carrying it for me. I do like that. You can hear the echo of that in the other mics. There it is. It does very much seem like those aggressive snare rolls signal to everybody, all right, switch. I did like this one. The drum thunder suite. Okay, if for a song to have a name like the Drum Thunder Suite, I expect to be thundered by some drums. More to the Nora vibes. Not anymore. Really rolling that snare. That floor tom, huh? The bass block there is so tasty with these drums. Such a rumble vibe, such a thunder to it. Wow, I guess so. The rumble of the drums. I hear the thunder. Yo, Derelict Andrew, by the way, dude, I just noticed, thank you for the 50 tickle biddies. You peach? You pregnant? Mixing in that ride there, too. Hitting the hat as he's going. And then we're in. You know, maybe doing the instrument panning does give you a better sense at being able to hear the instruments individually. See, I think it's because so much of the time you have them intentionally backing off of the music and backing out of it and then re-entering in a busier time or in a time of transition. It almost sometimes gives the appearance as if they've been playing the whole time. But listen for the bass to come into the right ear here in a few. In the next transition moment. There it is. Piano softly in the left ear. Bass is gone. Now kind of subtly back. Piano left ear takes over. Kind of the heartbeat and metronome of the song is the hi-hat at the moment. Open and close. Why did that remind me of the Austin Powers music? Hey, Night Ale. Have a good one, homie. full stop into this. Is he hitting the side of his tom or snare? I'm very not surprised. Well, no, I'm gonna say surprised. Feels like the right word. Surprised to hear that, like in this case, instead of the hi-hat, snare, ride, whatever, you're hearing him hit like the side of a snare. It's a tango here. This does have such a swing to it. Just all of the different like motion parts going from one spot to another. Get a little bit of an early blues sound here. I didn't realize the Venn diagram that was jazz and blues until really the last couple of months, I don't think. I think you're probably right there, Giz. Having it shoot out at me and having a little bit of allowance for it to blend would probably sound better. Just a basset hound. The speed. What's interesting, jazz doesn't ever seem like it's too concerned about keeping BPM or rhythm or tempo rather. They're just kind of like, hey, play it together, be tight. I felt like I did want a little bit more from the drum thunder suite. It's good stuff. Very easy for just kind of hit play, walk away moments, but this hasn't been jazz that's been moving me. And for whatever reason, Twitch is making me run an ad. I thought I'd cleared that up. Give me a few. This should be the last one, and then we close her down. Alrighty, let's do this thing, guys. We've got 2 songs to go. Let's make it happen. Blue March. Blues March, forgive me, not Blue March. Blues March. Does that mean we're gonna get some blues? Forgive me for asking this because it's not coming from a rude place, but why is Art Blakey like the front? Was he like the band leader? Does he arrange the band and then just ask a dude like, hey, just tell a dude like, hey, I'm gonna play. Go ahead and Blakey, forgive me, block A. Man, I feel forgive me, but I'm trying to just understand how it gets pieced together. Please help me figure it out. Like, did he have the studio time and invite them? Thank you, Rabbit. I'm still learning. And it's coming from an information place, right? Like, but when I see composer, right? Like, to me, my brain says composer goes here, not, you know? And I don't know if it's like his name is the star power. There's a lot of context I'm missing. I'm only asking for you to help me fill those holes. Like, it just kind of seems like standard to me compared to Mingus, I guess. In a not the standard way. I really enjoy it. But I guess when I think of jazz, this is probably most closely related to what it is I think about. This is probably closest to what my natural definition of jazz was coming into Jazz June. So maybe because this is what I expected jazz to sound like, it's not as like awe-inspiring in some ways. Good music definitely has good hooks, definitely has moments from like, yeah, but not like it's not the thing that's got me riveted like some of the others have. See, this part is captivating. Some of those growly moments feel like, what is it, an overblow? Is that what you would call it? It's interesting, him. Nice little back and forth here. I don't know. I feel like maybe the keyboard, the piano has been some of the most captivating of this whole thing. That hi-hat still rocking this whole time, just metronoming. It's like some of these phrases that they come up with, dun 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 dun. Like I think maybe some of this also feels like, because it has such a pronounced structure to it, it feels a little bit explorative than some of the other jazz does. And I think part of what's so appealing to me about jazz in general is that explorative nature, that freedom of the improv moment, you know, a little bit of that madness, a little bit of that energy, sometimes a little bit of that depth and darkness, sometimes a little bit of that like heaviness to it, you know, some of that atmosphere. This feels like there has a lot of I don't know, it's a bit more peppy, upbeat spirit to it. I think while Kind of Blue had some maybe similar sound textures to it, it felt a little bit more emotionally evocative. I think I did, Cone. If I misspoke, that is what you asked is what I did mean. Yes. But maybe it's not that it's more emotionally evocative. It's maybe that it's emotionally evocative in a different way. Does that make sense? So the last one, Come Rain or Come Shine, you guys got to let me know. For those of you that are hearing this for the first time, how's it hitting you? And is it going to stick the landing? Let's find out. I feel like I'm at like a swanky graduation party. More perfecting a form than revolutionizing it. Hard bop always gives people the wrong idea, because if you know bebop, it's natural to assume hard bop will be more intense. Early hard bop is more laid back, but kind of more muscular, which I don't think has carried well over time. Later hard bop, like Art's Free For All, is more intense and enjoyable for my personal taste. Then the 60s avant-garde, free jazz, and spiritual jazz is where the good stuff is. I keep saying, Blakey. I don't know why I keep, like, the wrong thing keeps coming out of my mouth. This is more perfecting a form than revolutionizing it. I could see, maybe that's the case, but again, I'm coming in so ignorantly. I can only go off of a very small sample size of things I have to compare it to. The piano player has been so captivating this whole record. See, those lines, like, that's what and I feel like Art really does facilitate great transition, like he is the baton that they pass. The trumpet player does not leave anything to be desired at all. Like that. I think maybe the trumpet player it's been the trumpet or the piano player that have really stuck out to me the most in this album. Oh, now Clarky wants out. Nice little tasty bass line here. In fairness, perhaps the bass isn't like overwhelming me right now because we just listened to Charles Mingus. Like, I have no qualms about any of this music, any of this album. I've disliked zero of it. Has it wowed me to the same degree some of the other records have? No. Is it great? Yes. That's where I'm at with it. I think I agree about this being more vibes-based. Yeah, it's not a mind blower. I don't want to offend anything by saying, because it's going to be taken very negatively if you don't hear the heart it's coming from. But this sounded to me kind of like what in my brain, what like generic jazz sounds like. And I don't mean generic in like it's like the Walmart brand of jazz here. I mean it's like what I expected it to sound like. Like, yes, this is jazz. It wasn't wow to the point of like, oh my gosh, a bass can do that in jazz. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, John, you're giving me too much. I just need a break. It wasn't like, Miles, you're just taking me to a place of emotional depth I didn't know existed. This is just kind of a. This is jazz. This is jazz, as I think most people might understand it. Um, and you're saying that's hard bop for you. Okay. So if that is the case, in my brain, hard bop is like what most people affiliate as jazz. Then maybe maybe I'll come to more a grander version of this discovery later, realize it's completely wrong, but so far that's kind of where I'm at with it. Um, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best, and until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.